Raider Nation, what's going on? Now, I know in my last video I said that I'm not going to hit the alarm on the Las Vegas Raiders. I feel like they had a bad game. But this game coming up against the Washington Commanders is going to be very, very key if they want a redemption game. Going to be a few reasons, though. But the first reason is Jayden Daniels is not playing in the game. We're going against Mariota. So it's going to be Geno Smith versus Mariota, man. Now, we know Mariota's been around the league. He's also been with the Raiders, Falcons. He's been with numerous teams. Like I said, he's in the league. I'm not knocking him, but he's past his prime. And there's no question about that. Now, the team around him, I know they built him. And I know Washington did pretty good last year, but the last two games, they have not been looking that sharp. So I feel like Jayden Daniels is a big piece of them not being, who they are going to be coming up this week. But the Raiders really have to be serious on this redemption game right here if they want to be taken serious, because honestly, it's already a lot of talks that people talking about Brendan Carroll, which is Pete Carroll's son, on the offensive line. And a lot of people right now are starting to look at him and blame him. And it's a lot going on. Chip Kelly in the offense and Geno Smith. It's a lot. So Raider fans already know. And if you are a hardcore Raider fan, you already know. They give you a little bit of chance, and that's it. You know what I mean? And another thing that people are talking about, they're looking at Genty now, right? Is Genty worth the number 6 pick? I know he's just slowly getting in. I feel like he's like one move away because he had some nice spin moves and da-da-da. And I feel like he's getting better and evolving. It takes time to get used to it. Nobody really comes out really breakthrough at all. Honestly, it's hit or miss with that, So it's going to take time to gel. But honestly, if that offensive line is not taken care of or something's being done, it's going to be hard for Geno to be able to make plays. Hopefully they do play action. And like I said, hope they do have a good game. But this game right here is going to be a test. If people really want to be, if the Raiders really want to be taken serious, this game right here is going to be honestly kind of one of those make or breaks, man. And people are going to be like, man, here we go. Because everybody showed up for this Charger game. It was pretty much blacked out. And everybody showed up and they expected more. And like I said, there's a lot of pressure on Geno. He came out and apologized. And I understand it's hard. First week, he was leading the league in yards right after Allen. And then the second week, they dogging you out. So, it's just a part of the game. I know Brock Bowers was hurt. He maybe should have just rested that game. I don't know, but we have to see, and what happens, like I said, it's going to be a road game. Hopefully they can come out on top, but this game right here, man, a lot of people are going to be tuned in and looking at this game to see what the Raiders are going to do, and a lot of fans are going to be watching, and they're going to be looking, and they're going to say, are the Raiders going to be really serious this year? But if they don't get this game, man, like I said, all the beat writers, all the content creators, just everybody, just the news, everybody, Raiders couldn't beat Washington and Marcus Mariota, man. So basically, it's going to be Geno versus Mariota, man. So we got to see what happens, man. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys for watching the videos. Click that subscribe, man. Much love. Peace, Raider Nation.